Hey you guys, it's your girl Royalty Roots, owner of Inspired by Royalty Roots. We got a video today talking about my online boutique. How did I come up with it? What made me come up with it? What made me even come up with the clothes that I bought? So if you would like to see what started this whole business, keep on watching. Okay guys, so number one. Okay, so my why, what made me want to start an online boutique, you guys? Okay, so the reason is because I love clothes. If you know me, you know I love fashion. I love clothes. I'm not your typical go in the mall, grab an outfit type girl. I am one of those that I have to piece together the outfit. I might grab a piece at the mall. That's a very, 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 very slight grabbing a piece at the mall. Most of the time I get it from like thrift stores, online, stuff like that. But actually going to grab stuff in the mall, I really don't do it. And I'm not honestly big online as well because now everybody wear the same stuff. And she's not that girl. We don't like to wear the same stuff. So what made me want to come up with my own line is because girl, everybody's selling the same stuff. Everybody selling that fast fashion, that club wear, and I'm not into that. I'm more of that girly girl, like the vintage stuff, you know. That's me. And I know it's other girls out there like me. So that's what made me want to start my own line because baby, I ain't into that fast fashion. What is called fast fashion club wear? Nah, she's not into that. She's really a girly girl. So y'all can keep that. But we we doing something different over here. So that what makes me want to start my online boutique because nobody's selling the stuff that I actually like. I mean, the thrift stores have it, of course. They have plenty of it. That's where I get 90% of it from. But I just want to be, able to just go grab it out the store offline, you know? Stuff like that. Okay, so what made me pick the clothes I picked? And that's the reason why. I mean, it all ties into the same thing. I'm not into the fast fashion. I'm not into club where I don't club. I'm a little bit too old for that. And then she's bouge. She don't like the club scene. So yeah, I'm a girly girl. I don't do all that. So club wear and all that, I classy with a little bit of that sassy, but we keep it classy over here. And that's how I pick my clothes, you guys. I don't want the clothes to showing every little thing. I don't mind showing off my curves. I'm a whole married woman with kids. I don't mind that. And I'm still put together to be to have 4 babies. Yeah, I got 4 babies. So I don't mind that. But the whole showing everything see through and mesh and what happened to keeping it some for the husband? What was the saying back in the day where they be like, keeping it pretty much keeping it for your husband? Like you can show him a little bit, but don't show him all of it. What happened to that? This new generation, what happened? Y'all comment below because y'all that new generation. So comment below, let me know. Cause baby, y'all like to show it. Ooh. Anywho, also, so with that, okay, so what made me pick the clothes, what made me start it? Okay, so how do I come up with the name? So you guys, because everybody always, I already had the brand Royalty Roots, right? So everybody always talking about how I'm inspiring and how I inspire them and all of that, and I motivate them and stuff like that. So that's how I came up with the name Inspired by Royalty Roots because I want to inspire the normal women like myself to keep it classy. You ain't got to be like the rest of them. You don't have to be like the rest of them, show it all off just to, fit in with the trend. You can still keep it classy. Give them a little bit of the sassy. So that's what made me come up with the name. And then my actual quote, the quote is, I have it right here, you guys, because I have my business card right here, and it's on the quote, and it says, be the drive that motivates others to complete their goals. And that's me in a nutshell, honestly. That's why I came up with the quote. The quote just came to me one day, and I wrote it down because everybody always talk about how inspiring I am, how I inspire them to do other stuff, and how I keep them motivated. So that would make me come up with that quote, y'all. And I love that quote. It fits me all day. Then that was number 3, right? So why I started it, what I'm selling, and my quote. And also, let's go into number 4. And number 4 is, how did I come up with my logo? Okay, so this logo, again, I'm going to show y'all the logo right here. So this logo, I told you guys on my last video, I already had the brand Royalty Roots, right? And this was the actual logo. And it just had Royalty Roots at the bottom. So I got on Feed5 or whatever that app is, and I asked the girl, could she add the inspired by Royalty Roots on there? I didn't care how it, I cared how it looked, but I just wanted to be on there, and I just wanted to leave the original alone. You know what I'm saying? Just add the inspired by Royalty Roots on the bottom. So I'll put the actual Royalty Roots logo on the side. And also the Royalty Roots logo is, all this stuff is trademarked, so there's no way you guys can y'all can try, but everything is trademarked from this to the names, period. But anywho, Royalty Roots is in the black. The logo is all black, and this one is in the gold and purple and black. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, that's why I came up with that. Well, that's how I came up with that logo, because I already currently had a logo, and I kind of meshed the two together because I want you to know, one, if you see the other, you know they are tied together, period. Okay, so what else? Y'all, I literally had this written down, but I left it downstairs. So we honestly winking it. We on 7 minutes. Okay, so let's go into how I started my online boutique. I did the why, but how? Okay, so you're going to have to look this up for your area because every area is different. I'm in the state of Alabama, and depends on what state you in, it might be a little different. But I got the name registered. I got the LLC. I got everything, y'all. Trademarks, you name it, I got it. The website, you name it, I got it. Instagram. I spent literally about 6 months handling all that before I even launched the business. I wanted to make sure everything was handled, like far as all the paperwork, the tax EIN, the LLC, the name registered. I got the trademarks, you name it, I got it. That's how I started the business. Everybody's saying you don't need to do all that to start your business. You can just start it. But honestly, you guys, if you're going to be legit and shop off the legit websites, you have to have at least the EIN, because you can't go on those websites without having the EIN number. And I think some people said their EIN numbers was free. I'm not sure if mine was free. I can't remember. The Mr. Take care of all that paperwork. He's the financial, guy. So he handles all that. I just tell him what all we need, and he just go on there and do everything. But I can't remember if it actually cost it or was it free. But it depends on your area. Some people say theirs was free, but I think ours cost about $50 to $35, honestly. So shopping on like Fashion Go and what's the other one? I can't even think of the other one. LA Showroom, stuff like that. You have to have an EIN to show that you're a legit business to actually shop on there. That's why I don't understand why people saying you don't have to have all that to start your business. You could just go buy clothes and start it. Yeah, you can do that, but you get them off like Alibaba, AliExpress, stuff like that. And those clothes, I've tried that, y'all. I didn't try to order like before I got all my stuff. I just tried to order because they were saying that it's cheaper, and I ordered, I think, like 2 things off of there. Yeah, about 2 things off of there. One came, I hated it, but we made it work. And then the second came and it was pretty decent. But all the clothes that I get off like Fashion Gold, LA Showroom, all them other ones, Orange Shine, stuff like that, clothes be 100 legit, like 100% legit. It don't be one picture and then you get another. You know what I'm saying? It don't be none of that. So I would rather shop with them than AliExpress and Alibaba, honestly. Unless you're selling like lashes and um, hair and stuff like that, then I guess I wouldn't mind AliExpress or Alibaba. But you guys, I don't know, because girl, some of that stuff you get off of them websites, you be like, what? You're supposed to be rabbit foot, you get the rabbit tail. Yo, don't pay me no mind. I'm silly like that. Don't pay me no mind. But for real, that's just my preface when it comes to that. Also, with what else I want to go over with you guys? It was so much I want to talk about with y'all about this starting my own business, but I can't even think of it. Okay, I told you guys how I came up with the quote, right? And then also I have another quote that goes on. Let me show y'all on my Polly Millers that I love. Y'all, I don't know how I came up with these quotes. I just out the blue came up with the quotes. Honestly, really don't know, but out the blue I came up with them. So here is another quote I have, and it's on the Polly Millers. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says, looking inside will have you inspired. Came up with that one too. How did I come up with that one? Because I put warning. And I wanted it to say something like, okay, yeah, warning what? Warning what am I getting from this warning? And I'm like, So warning, looking inside will have you inspired. Of course, inspired is the whole thing. Inspiring women, motivating women. That's how I came up with that, y'all. I know, lame, but it's cute, right? Even down to the inspired. I have the, don't know if you guys can see that, the crown on the inspired for the eye. Y'all know I went with the colors. Okay, let's explain these colors too. So with the colors, right, I went with purple, of course, for royal. That's how I came up with purple for, royalty. You royal, you're queen. You're a queen, you princess, you royalty. That's how I came up with the purple. And then with this side, I got that design off of Michael's in a little craft book. And I just added it to it. And I wanted to match the actual colors with the logo. That's how I came up with that. But that's how I came up with the colors of the actual logo. Because it's royal for royalty. Because you're royalty, you're queen. You're king, you're a princess, you a prince, So you're royalty. So I wanted to do purple. Because when you think purple, you think royalty, right? So that's why I came up with the colors. And the bottom part, I seen it in a craft book. And I loved it. And I was like, oh, that would match my logo to the T. So if I ever decide I want to switch this part up, I can always switch it up and just make it plain purple or whatever to match the actual logo. But for right now, I am loving the whole bottom part. I literally just got it out of a craft book out of Michael's. The book was about this size and it was $20 child for this book. But I wanted it because I love that and I wanted to make that part of my brand. So that's what we did. And it's on literally everything. I have it on, child, everything. It's on the back of here. Then the Polly Miller as well. See it right there in the corner. Have it on there. And then I have it. This is branding, y'all. Watch that video. I still have this stuff right there because I just did a branding video talking about branding your business. But I have it on this tape as well. Again, watch that last video so you can see details on all this stuff. So you guys, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. If this is your first time watching, girl, hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to stay, please, so we can talk about more of this entrepreneur stuff while we got it going on. We're learning together. So if I'm telling y'all something that y'all ain't getting or y'all can't get, comment below and we'll figure it out together. We are learning together. I just started this business in November, the end of November. So we just gonna say December 1st because I started it Black Friday. So let's say December 1st, and today is February 15th. So we learning together. So comment below if you have any questions. See y'all on the next entrepreneur video. Thanks for watching again. Bye.